Yo, what it do? Pleased to meet you. I don't really know what this is gonna be. I haven't even decided exactly what my channel's gonna be. I've barely set this up. I got a camera yesterday. Decided I started documenting my life. Maybe recording a couple things that are significant to me. Memories with friends. Maybe this is something I look back on, and maybe it's something that I cherish when I'm older. Or maybe this is something that provides value to other gentlemen who are in similar positions to me in the world. I'm 27 years old, recently turned 27. My name's Cameron. Call me Cam. And I'm not exactly sure what it is I want out of life. I've been experimenting a lot. Trying different things, navigating different avenues, and every time I get to the end of the road, I realize that this isn't what I thought it would be, no matter how that goes. Part of me realizes that's just life. Part of me also thinks there's something greater to all of this. I just can't figure it out yet. So I guess this is our journey. If you're out there and you're watching this and you're below the age of 25 and you don't have it figured out yet, just chill. That's a lesson that I'm starting to learn myself. But it's been a tough one to really accept. Absorbing that knowledge is very key, but even more so difficult. It's easier said than done to say, yo, just chill out. You'll figure it out. Things will get better. Rah, rah. But, man, that's never really the case, is it? Like, mentally, you know, I mean, shit, it'll get better. But then, when it comes to it, it just feels like it's gonna be like this forever. I'm adding some light to my background so you can see me. Sometimes I still feel like it's gonna be like this forever. I'm in therapy. I speak about this with my therapist quite often, and I still feel like this is my life. I'll never navigate beyond this. And I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it. Like I said, this is me rambling. This is it's actually my third video, maybe fourth to YouTube. I have another channel that I kind of started and abandoned. It's kind of the story of my life. You know, the only thing I really saw all the way through was probably golf, because my parents forced me to play it because it's a competitive sport. And college, I finished school, so I'm looking at my life and I'm wondering, like, what achievement do I have that was one of my own choosing? And I encourage you to question that yourself. What achievement have you acquired? What notch on your belt do you have that you chose to put there? How much of it is you actually making the decisions that carry you through your day-to-day, and how much of it is you doing what you were programmed to do? Forgive me. First 2 minutes of this video is me looking at the little monitor on this camera. I'm not used to speaking into an electronic device quite yet. I don't even FaceTime. But think about it, man. How much of you is you? How much of your personality is truly you? Obviously, you know, our parents and our siblings and the people that are close to us impact the way that we develop, but I've realized that a lot of me isn't me. A lot of the decisions that I make aren't because I wanted to make them. It's because it's what I thought was the right thing to do. How much of this shit is really programming? I really don't believe in a lot of that crazy, red pill bullshit because of one hypocritical statement they always make. They always say that they're anti-woke, but then isn't taking the red pill awakening. Regardless, I'm getting off on a tangent there, man. Like, how much of that red pill shit is you being programmed? These are the questions that I'm starting to ask myself, and I want to document my life as I answer them. And I don't think that you should expect me to just sit down like this and give you these long-winded, talking head format videos. I don't believe that is what this channel would be, but for now, that's what's on my mind, and so that's what the fuck I'm gonna get off at you. But I'm just starting to question things, man. I do relatively well for myself. I won't get into what I do for a living just yet. We barely know each other, and I don't know how many people will actually even see this video, but I do fairly well for myself. I majored in finance, and I took it as far as I could. Do I work in finance now? No, but I do all right. But I thought that would be what made me happy, the money or the earning potential. That shit doesn't matter, dude. That's not, at least for me, what I need out of life. I need to be doing something that feels purposeful, and I would argue most of you do as well. And I think a large part of our goal should be trying to be purposeful, discovering what our purpose is, deciding what it is, because it's not something that's assigned to you at birth. It's something that you choose. But it's hard to choose it, isn't it? When your life is filled with so much noise. It's like grain on a film or static on the TV, When it's just losing signal, you can kind of still make out what's going on, but it's not as clear. The audio's all wonky. That's what life's like, bro. No one prepares you for this shit either. Especially like where I'm from, at least. I just wasn't prepared for it, man. No one really told me this shit is like not written. You just grow up thinking like, man, I'm gonna end up where I'll end up as long as I do X, Y, and Z. But none of that's guaranteed, man. No one said that has to happen. You can do everything right and still end up wrong. You can go to school, get a degree, work somewhere being an aeronautical engineer, and you can hate your life. Make a lot of money though. I think life is a constant search for purpose, and I think your purpose is constantly changing. We're humans. We're not rocks. We're not static. We're not trees. We're not rooted into a single thing. But sometimes I feel like that's like the message we're given. Go into X, go into Y, take it here, see what happens. What do you mean, see what happens? Like, when I take these courses, you tell me that these jobs are what I can get, what I'll get, what I'll do. None of that shit's guaranteed. It is guaranteed, people getting laid off. It is guaranteed. You probably feeling like this ain't what I want to do in my life. You waking up and not wanting to go to work. You not excited to tackle the day. That's all guaranteed. That's not normal though, bro. Anyway, this is the ramblings of some fucking random 27-year-old who just decided to start a YouTube channel and just discuss what the fuck's going on in his head and display his life. trying to discover my passions and present those. I want to package those up. I'm really big into the self-improvement thing. So I think that's the direction it'll go for the time being until I decide maybe it's time to pivot. Who knows? But, if you're watching this and you're confused, you're lost, it's fine, bro. A lot of us are. The shit you see on social media where all your peer groups seem to have it figured out is a lie. You know this. You just needed to hear it from somebody. It's a lie. Those images that capture that single second they were smiling on camera, or those trips to Cabo that you see, it's all fabricated. And admittedly, for some of them, it's not. For a lot of them, bro, that's not their real life. And even if it is, so what? That's not yours right now. It's cool, bro. Chill. Maybe I'm not just saying that to remind you. I think I'm saying that to remind myself as well. You're not supposed to have it figured out at 27. Contrary to what the media would have you believe, and those superstar bourgeoisie Americans would have you to believe. Us people in the middle, us people below the middle, it's a different story. If you're 27 working a dead end and you're unhappy, that's fine. You don't realize how much more time you really have. So chill. Go out there, discover some passions, pursue those, pick them up and drop them, and pick them up and drop them. The only thing that you have to lose in any of this is the fact that you never started. That's the only loss. You can no longer say, I have never done X. But that's not a bad thing to lose. A true, fulfilling life is one full of experiences. So, have them. Anyway, I think that's it. I don't really know what else I want to talk about. I didn't really hammer this out the way I probably should have. But, if you joined and you stayed, appreciate you for chilling. I'll get back at you later. Peace.